Hi, this is me, CodeToon. We will create together a simple catching game using Scratch in 6 easy steps. Let's start. Step 3. Coding the catching object. Before coding our monkey, we have to learn about the X position and the Y position. Let's click on our monkey sprite. Now let's have a look at the X position value and the Y position value. As you can see, the X has a horizontal line beside it with some value, and the Y has a vertical line beside it, and it can have the same value or some other value. Now let's play with our monkey to understand the X and Y position. Let's try to move our monkey horizontally to the right or to the left and watch what will happen to the X value. The X position value has a value of -3. Let's now try to move our monkey to the right. As you can see, the value is increasing. As I'm moving to the right, the X position value is increasing. Let's keep watching the X position value and moving our monkey to the left. As I move my monkey to the left, the X position value is decreasing. The X position value has a maximum value of 240 and minimum value of -240. And in between there are values in an ascending order, increasing as we move to the right. If I'm moving to the right, then I will add to the X position. And if I'm moving to the left, then I will subtract from the X position. Great! Now let's have a look at the Y position value. As I'm moving upwards vertically, the Y position value is increasing. Now let's keep watching the Y position value and moving our monkey downwards. As you can see, the Y position value is decreasing. So if we want to move our monkey up or down, then we change the Y position. If we want to move it up, then we add to the Y position, and if we want to move it down, then we subtract from the Y position. Again, moving up or down, then we are moving on the Y axis, on the Y position vertically. Moving right or left, then we are moving on the X axis horizontally. If you want to set our monkey character in the middle of the stage, then we will set the value of X to 0 and the Y to 0. So where X is 0 and Y is 0, this is the middle of our stage. The minimum and maximum limit of the X position and the Y position vary from one character to the other. But generally speaking, for the X position, it's from -240 to 240. And for the Y position, it's from -180 to 180. Now let's have a look at the X and Y position together. Now let's move our monkey all over the screen and watch what will happen to the X and Y positions. As you can see, both values are changing as we move our monkey upwards and to the right, and then upwards and to the left, and then downwards and to the right, and then downwards and to the left. As you can see, those two values are changing when we move our monkey. So if we want to place the monkey in a certain position, then you have to know the X and Y value of this position and set it. Here comes the exciting part. Now let's try to apply what we have just learned about the X and Y positions and code our monkey to move to the right and to the left with our mouse pointer. Now we will learn how to move our monkey with our mouse pointer. First, we have to make sure that we click our monkey sprite. Now let's have a look at the blocks palette. As you can see, we have many categories. We have a category for motion, looks, sound, events, controls, sensing, operators, variables, and my blocks. Now we want to move our monkey with our mouse pointer without clicking any button. How can we do that? Moving is a motion, so we'll go to the motion category. Let's have a look at the blocks of code. We have move 10 steps, turn 15 degrees to the right, turn 15 degrees to the left, go to random position. And there's a down arrow beside it. Then this means that this is a combo box, so there is other options. Let's look at the other options. We have here mouse pointer. Exactly. That's what we want. Let's click on it and drag our block of code here. Now, if I clicked on this block, as you can see, the monkey had moved to the end of the stage. To the left, that's because my mouse pointer was here. Now, I'll try to move my mouse pointer. But as you can see, my monkey's not moving with it. Why? Because I didn't tell Scratch to move my monkey with my mouse pointer. In Scratch, to start the game, you click on this green flag. So I have to tell Scratch, when you click on this green flag, let my monkey move with my mouse pointer. So let's go to the Events category and then drag one green flag clicked block and put it right over here above Go to Mouse Pointer. Let's click on the green flag and test it. Woohoo! As you see, my monkey moved to my mouse pointer, but I'm trying to move my mouse pointer again, but my monkey's not moving with it. Why? Because I told Scratch to move with my mouse pointer only once. I didn't tell it to keep moving with my mouse pointer over and over again. I didn't tell it to keep repeating this action. So to tell Scratch to keep following my mouse pointer, then I have to tell Scratch that I will put Go to Mouse Pointer block of code in a loop. A loop means that I'm telling Scratch that I will keep repeating this block of code till some action happens, till I tell it to stop. In this game, we want our monkey to follow our mouse pointer till the end of the game, so this means forever. So I'm going to search for a forever loop in the control category. So here it is, the forever block of code in the control category. Now we will drag the forever block of code to our code area and put the code Go to Mouse Pointer right inside it. So this means I'm telling Scratch to keep following my mouse pointer forever. When will it stop? It will stop at the end of the game. So now let's try it and see what will happen with my monkey. As you can see, my monkey is now following my mouse pointer. But there's a thing we need to fix it here. As you can see, when I click on the green flag, my monkey started from this position where my mouse pointer is. I want the start position of my monkey to be on the ground at the middle or the center of the x-axis. When I set my monkey in this position, the x and y position have changed here, in this value here, and have changed as well in all blocks of codes that have the x and y position values. Let's go to the motion category again and drag the Go to X and Y position right here, right below one green flag click, so that our monkey starts from this position that we have just set. I'll put my monkey here and click on the green flag. Oops! My monkey didn't start from the position I set it at. But why? Because, yes, Scratch ran this piece of code, which is go to this X and Y position, but it instantly ran the code below it, which is the forever loop. So I didn't even have the time to notice that the monkey started from this position and then went to follow my mouse pointer to this position. So what I need to do is to tell Scratch to slow down. Run this piece of code, which is go to this X and Y position, and then wait for a second or two, and then run the forever loop. So now I'll go to the control category and drag the wait 1 seconds block of code and put it right below the go to X and Y position. So let's have a look at our code. Now I'm telling Scratch when green flag clicked, go to X equal 9 and Y equal negative 104. Then wait for 1 second and in the forever loop, go to the mouse pointer. Amazing! Now my monkey started from the position I set it at and now it's moving with my mouse pointer. As you can see, my monkey is moving with my mouse pointer all over the stage. And I don't want this to happen. I want it only to move to the right or to the left and not up or down. In other words, I want my monkey to move only on the x-axis and not on the y-axis. So again, I want my monkey to move with my mouse pointer, but only on the x-axis, not on the y-axis. I want my monkey to change the value of the x position, but not change the value of the y position. So how can I do that? Let's go to motion category. And then let's go to set y to negative 95 and put it here right in the forever loop. So now what I'm telling Scratch is, when you click on the green flag, first go to this position, then wait for 1 second, and run these two blocks of code. Follow my mouse pointer till we stop the game and set the Y position to -95. So now let's try our game. Let's click on the green flag. Woohoo! Our monkey is now moving with our mouse pointer to the right and to the left and is not moving up or down. This is awesome. You have now wrote your first piece of code. You have coded the monkey to move with your mouse pointer. Congratulations! Woohoo! Now we have our monkey ready. You took your third step in coding. Congratulations! Now we can proudly say that step 3 is done. Let's go to step 4, coding the following object. Don't miss the fun to learn with CodeToon and subscribe now.